time before the remnant of Israel wakes up and we rise. We come from a bloodline of priests sold into captivity. Father, break these chains off me. Make me free in time ambition. 2024 AD. Live from the belly of the beast, Babylon. Should we stay, should we flee? In time's ambition.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. How about Shem Yahushua?
That's right. How about Shem Yahushua Barakatah?
That's right.
Come.
Hey, shalom. Shalom in the building.
Come. You're already gathering in here. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And the live just started and we got someone in. All praises.
All praises, man.
Beautiful. Come. Another thankful Thursday, and truly thankful, man, to be gathering with the family.
Amen. Kind.
Who was that? Who was that, King?
Got the rib in
here.
The rib in the building. God, all praise to the Most High. Shalom, sis.
Shalom.
Sunshine in the building.
All praise to the Most High. Daughter's coming.
God, all praise to the Most High.
Daughters are coming.
Look at that. Wide in the building.
Shalom.
All praises.
All praises.
Family. Shalom.
All praises. Shalom.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
They all coming in.
They flooding in. Hey, Ronsky in the building.
The trees. That's right.
That's right. He was already ready.
The ones in the building.
Con.
I think it froze again.
Yeah, you don't froze again.
Yeah, this is frozen. It didn't catch you in an awkward position. You know what I mean? So you all right.
Yeah, when I'm weird. God.
Yeah. Man,
I'll leave it there for a little bit. Maybe I'll catch up.
Yeah, maybe so.
Okay.
There we go. Shalom,
brother Bill.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shalom.
Sister Taylor, shalom.
Come. All praise to the Most High.
In the building.
That's right.
Trees all up in this thing, man.
Tree brew.
That's right. Tree brews.
That's right. Them tree brews. Come on, man. First and foremost, we got to give Yahweh all the praise, man. We do so by his only precious son, Yahushua, man. We have to give him glory today, man. We're going to bring his truth out. It's a good lesson today, too, man, that a lot of our people don't understand and don't really, because I've been talking to several people, man, and they've been struggling with how do we fast, man? What does God say and how should we do it and what shall we do? What's the purpose of it and what's the meaning of it and why should we do it? So them questions are going to get answered tonight through the prophets of the Lord, man. So our praises to the Most High, man. It's going to be a good lesson. Let them come on and tune in. Normally we might have like a little video or something, man, but at the same time, man, this is going to be a lesson tonight, a good lesson tonight, man.
Yeah.
It's getting us ready for what's to come too, man. Our praise, we got the Passover coming up, so we're going to pull these precepts out tonight, right? Our praise to the Most High. That's right. That's right. Bless his holy name. That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate everybody tuning in, man, and taking the time out to come and listen to the words of the Lord, man. And this is how you get your milk. This is how you get your meat, man. Right? This is how you learn. This is how you grow. This is it. Get your pens, pads. Write these precepts down, man. Meditate on them day and night. Get them.
That's what I tell my household, man. This is church, man. We ain't going up in that building no more with the white man and the slacks and the tie and the, what I mean, the crazy glasses looking at it. Yeah, we ain't doing that no more.
No more.
Or the lion. That's right, sis. Yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe, y'all.
Please. Kind.
Yeah. And if you listen to this in the future, like, share, and subscribe. Reach out to the brothers in the comment section. We here for you. Ask questions, whatever. But yeah, this is church for us, And And it's beautiful because the Most High, he knows there's going to be a time where we're not going to be able to go out and things are changing now rapidly, technology and everything, but we're still able to take time out for the Most High. And we got these vehicles to spread the word, spread the gospel to our brethren,
That's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right, man. So we got to take the advantage of this opportunity right now, right? Because sooner or later it's going to be taken from us, man. So we got to build up our nation, man, and get our nation ready for what's to come. And one of the major things that Israel was always known for was to fast. Why? Yahweh Shai fast, right? Moses fast, right? We're going to pull all that out tonight and show you, man, it's something we have to do. No other nation has to do this. Was given instructions to do this. Only Israel. It's a way for us to get connected to God, to the Most High, man. So, we're going to pull them precepts out. This is a good lesson tonight, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful lesson, a real beautiful lesson.
Yeah. To the Most High.
Let's see here. We're going to let the people come into the building. Looks like they rushing in anyway. All praises to the Most High for that.
Our praises. They coming in.
But the reason we really doing this message is so that we can get ourselves prepared for Passover.
That's right.
So we want to make sure that we come before the Lord with our garments white.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make
necessary
sure
too.
Exactly. Now you go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say it's necessary too, because we don't want to go before the Lord all willy-nilly, Who's that? Nadab and Abihu. I think that was Aaron's sons. I believe that was Aaron's sons that came and just did, I think they offered sacrifice to the Lord out of turn. They was wanting to do something righteous, but in the wrong way, and the Lord killed him. He didn't.
He told Moses what he was going to do, and then Moses went and told Aaron as if, hey, Aaron, hey, can you stop this? No. Right. Most High, what they did was wicked, man. And he said they would die, and they died. It's a good point.
They gave that strange fire that the Most High didn't tell them to do.
That's right. So we don't want to anger him, man, because that's what a lot of people don't know. He ain't nobody to play with. The Most High is nobody to take lightly, and joking around and stuff. Right. It even tells you, when you take the Passover, when you take the communion, you better inspect yourself. Make sure you able and you prepared and ready to take this, because if you eat it unworthily, you are bringing damnation to your own soul.
Yep. Yeah. That's why it's very important, man, that they understand, man, that this ain't what you did when you was in Christianity in church with the juice and the damn crackers, man. And you continue to be your same way and everything, man. If you ain't right with the Lord and you come up here and you receive this, man, you're going to bring condemnation to your home and to everyone else that you're around. You must know that you got to come before him open-heartedly, humbled, man. And you got to come before him, man, ready to receive, and make sure you examine your heart and know your heart, man.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Nah, Shalom. Oh, look. Caitlin got up in the building.
Okay.
Another
DOZ.
Another one that got up in here. Come on.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Another DOZ in the building. All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High.
Yeah.
Another one. Yeah, we'll give him a little more for. Bronski said I'm practicing hell anyway.
Yeah, you're right, guy. You're right. Hey, Shalom. There you go.
Shalom, LaBella. Shalom.
Okay. Shalom. Right. Trees up in the building. Trees are up in the building, people.
That's right. Hey, and before we even, because we only got to do it at the end. We might just, touch on it. But like we said, y'all, Most High willing, this Sunday is the 7th. It is at evening time. It's going to be the new year, the new moon, and we're going to be celebrating. Most High willing, we'll be having the new moon feast and celebration, the new year celebration, doing a cookout. Most likely it's going to be at Tyson Park. That's what we're shooting for. We're going to confirm that, but we will be doing something. Hit the Gmail there. It's going across the screen. treeselect144@gmail.com. Let us know you coming so we can prepare for you. Same thing for the Passover. You know, Passover is just a few weeks from now. It's on the 21st at evening. You know, if you haven't already, go ahead and RSVP for the Passover so we know that you're coming. We know to prepare for you. You know, you're all welcome. You can bring something if you want. You don't have to. Just bring yourself. Bring a great attitude and spirit. We're looking forward to fellowshipping with our family, man.
That's right. Man. Like you said, this Sunday, don't forget what time. It's evening time, right?
So we're trying to get started.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. I was saying we're gonna try to get started around about 3 o'clock so that everybody can be out there. We can get to know each other, have a great meet and greet, so you can talk to your brothers. We regular people just like you. We just on the YouTube. That's it.
All right. Shalom. Gonna have a fun time, man. Ain't nothing like when it ain't a party like a Hebrews party, man. Because
that's right.
Party
in righteousness, baby.
We all righteousness out there, man. Fringed up, drinking, having a good time, showing them how to throw down, showing them how we get lit for the Most High, man.
That's right. And the angels of the Lord gonna be there. The angels of the Lord gonna be watching. It's the safest place in Knoxville. It's gonna be the safest place in Knoxville. If the Most High come, send His Son to come right then, that's the safest place in Knoxville, right there. Right there with the saints. The army of the Lord gonna be right there, man.
It's gonna be beautiful, man. It's gonna be beautiful.
Right.
Hey, but we're gonna get down though.
Already excited, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna get down.
Oh yeah.
Right, that's right.
Well, it seems like we got them piled up in here, man. Hey, make sure everybody like and subscribe, man. Hit that like button for us, man. Right, let's get that algorithm out across YouTube, man. Let's get this thing up since we got 15 people in here right now, man. All praises to the Most High, man. Hit that like button. Go ahead and hit it. Hit it while you're looking at this right now. Show the Lord you want this to be spread throughout the earth, man. Before they even take a chance to get us kicked off of YouTube, man, let's use it. Let's use it, man. All praises to the Most High, man.
That's right. And don't forget to share it on your social media platforms, whether you have TikTok, you have Instagram, you have Facebook. Hey, go ahead and share that.
Go ahead.
16 like people. 16 people. All right.
All praises to the Most High.
All praises, man. All praises.
Hey, we got a question before we even start the class. Brother Bill had a question.
That's a good question. Let me get that.
Hey, we can get that out of
direct.
Yep.
Or even Genesis.
Or in Genesis. That's I'll grab Genesis if you already got the track.
He said, "Quick on the sword, man! Quick on the sword."
He said, "Move it." I got Genesis. I got Genesis 1. This is Genesis 1:14, and it reads, "And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years." So that right there just tells you, like, when the new moon come, when we get a new month, that's showing you the word moon in the Hebrew is Yarak, which also means month. So that's just a little bit on that.
And
that one in, you got that other one, Cap?
I do. I was looking for another one too. This is the book of Sirach in your Apocrypha, chapter 43 and verse number 6. It says, "He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. From the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. The month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven." So yes, it is. It's not only a sign for us, but the Most High said it is angels use it. The armies above, they use it too. But to answer your question, absolutely, King. That is a way for the Israelites to keep the time and its seasons and understanding. Our feasts, they come in. Matter of fact, let me get one more on that. One more just to show.
That's one of the whole reasons I gathering this new moon coming this week, man.
I can read
I'll
it
praise
for you
to the Most High.
if you got it, Cap.
Okay, it's what is that in? I think it's in Isaiah, where it talks about. Maybe that's not in Isaiah. The feasts are. It is. I think it is 39. In a new moon, where how does it go? Oh yeah, there it is. Isaiah 30 and 29 about the show.
30 and 29.
Yeah.
Oh, too far. This is Isaiah 30 and 29. Ye shall have a song as in the night when a holy solemnity is kept, in gladness of heart, as when one goes with a pipe to come into the mountain of the Lord, to the mighty one of Israel.
Con. It said a song as in the night when a holy solemnity is kept. And that's what we're doing. At evening is when the holy solemnity is kept. A lot of people wait till the morning time is Christmas and all that type of stuff. And they do everything based on the sun. But the moon is it actually shows us, from evening to evening is when the day starts and begins. And we keep our feasts at night in the evening time. That's why it's really going to, we'll be out there prepping and everything this Sunday, most high willing. But really, 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 we're just getting ready for that evening. That's when it becomes the new year and the new moon.
That's right. That's right.
I'll praise it.
I'll praise
the Most High for that. Great question, Bill.
Great question, Bill.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we can jump into this. Starting on this lesson.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Let's roll with it.
Con.
So what I really wanted to bring out, because we're going into the feast day, so I wanted to go across what it is, what it means to fast, and how we do it properly, like it's as the Bible talks about. Because some people think you do it with you do it with eating food. Some people say you can do it with just drinking water, not eating food. Some people say you can only eat some foods and then don't eat other foods. But we want to find out how we really do that according to the Bible, right?
Right.
Because there's many reasons why we should do it, but the main reason that we're pushing for it right now is so that we can get that leaven out of our lives, because that's what we're working towards. We got the Passover coming up, so we want to start fasting so we can get the leaven out of our life. Because it says that Matthew 17, it tells you that some things only go out by fasting and praying.
That's right. Let me get that.
Yeah, let's get that.
If you can.
I got it.
Yeah.
Matthew. It's the book of Matthew, chapter number 17 and
I think it's 18.
17 and verse 18. That's right.
I think it's somewhere around there.
Let me read the. Let me start at 14. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 17, verse number 14. And when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain man, kneeling down to him, saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic and sore vexed. For oft times he falleth into the fire and oft into the water. And I brought him to your disciples, and they could not cure him. Then Yahushua answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him here to me. And Yahushua rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples to Yahushua apart and said, Why could not we cast him out? And Yahushua said unto him, Because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible to you. Howbeit, this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting.
That's right.
That's right.
See, having faith and praying and fasting, that's where power comes from. Right. That's where your strength lies. Okay. He said nothing's impossible by these things. And that's just the power of fasting. There's so many things that went out. Like we were talking about earlier. Look, Yahweh went out into the wilderness 40 days and 40 nights to be tempted. During that time he had no food, no water. Yep, Matthew 4:1.
That's exactly where I went.
And we can read that. Because that's because it just gives you the idea of this is the power that comes behind fasting and praying, and what happens during the time when you do.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 4, and verse number 1. And Yahweh, being full of the Holy Ghost, returned from Jordan, and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness, being 40 days tempted of the devil. And in those days he did eat nothing. And when they were ended, he afterward hungered.
Yeah, see.
You want to keep on going?
Oh, just go to let's go down to 4.
Okay. And the devil said unto him, if you be the Son of God, command this stone that it be made bread. And Yahweh answered him, saying, it is written, that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word of the Most High.
That's right. We have to live by every word of the Most High. During his time of temptation, when he just came through fasting. He left out, fasted 40 days, 40 nights, and he was hungry. He was coming down off his fast. He ain't ate yet. And here comes the devil. Here comes the deceiver to try to knock him off, try to diminish his power. And he said, here, why don't you make these stones into bread? Knowing that the Most High, he's our provider, and he always provides for us, but he has to go through some miraculous movement just to make food for himself. Nah, that's not how the Most High moved. He had it all set up that he was going to take care of his son. But the devil came in, right now, if you prove he's there, prove it. Prove yourself. Make these stones into this bread. He said, He said, I know better than that. Because my forefathers had it saved up and it was written down. Hey, we don't just live by eating food, but we live by every word that come out of the mouth of the Most High. That's right. How we live.
That's right.
Salaki. Salaki King.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
I was just going to say, for all the so-called Christians that come and they say we don't got to live by the Old Testament, you calling Yahweh Shai a liar.
Yes, you are.
That's what he pulled. That's Deuteronomy chapter 8. 8 and 3, ain't it?
3. Yep.
8 and 3. That's Deuteronomy 8 and 3 that he quoted to Satan while he was fasting. And the brother and I, you know what I mean? Me and Chief done went on a fast or two. Even Hezekiah, you know what I mean? Fasting for brothers, you know what I mean? We all did fast, and even atonement, We're commanded to keep atonement. I know brothers is probably going to get to that, so I ain't going to touch on it. But my point is, while you're fasting, you are, knocking these thoughts and stuff down, just like Yahweh Shai was. Oh, turn out the bread, knowing he could, you know what I mean? But boom, knock that down with the word of the Most High. You know what I mean? Scripture's coming up in his mind. That's why we tell you, Chief is telling y'all, get your pens, get your highlighter, get your Bible, mark this stuff down, commit it to your memory. Even if you don't know exactly where it is, say, hey, I know that's a precept for that. Let me find that. You know what I mean? Let me Google that while I can use Google right now or whatever, But I know it's a precept for that, and that's why it's very important to live by this word.
Yes.
We fast food, you know what I mean? We're going to fast, you know what I mean? But this Bible is really fast food. That's
right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's quick. He said his word is quick.
There we go.
God, it's faster, you know what I mean, than double-edged sword, you know what I mean? I'm paraphrasing greatly. But the point is, man, you know what I mean, we're gonna use this word to knock off all of them, all of those temptations and stuff while we're fasting. Yeah. And if you read this same chapter, after he finished you know what I mean, rejecting Satan, he gets power. Let me read it. Verse number 14, it says, and this is after I'm gonna read 13. And when the devil had ended all the temptation, he departed from him for a season. And Yahushua returned in the power of the Spirit into Galilee. And there went out a fame of him through all the region round about. So Yahushua passed the test and he got power. He got power.
That's right.
Most people think that when you fast, you're going to be weak. And man, that's probably the strongest you're going to be. You know, sometimes, man, I couldn't even believe, you know what I mean? Sometimes before I started, I couldn't believe I could go 12 hours without eating. 24 hours, right. I couldn't believe I could do 24, 48. You know what I mean? 72 hours without eating. I ain't never did more than 72. But without eating or drinking, you know what I mean? Without eating. And people are, nah, man, yeah, you can do it. It's so many benefits to this healing. And I know my brother's going to bring it out, so I'm going to land my plane. But, you know, this is a great teaching.
Yeah. That's some great points. Great points, man.
Right.
I mean, it's especially, it's something actually that the Most High requires us to do. Yeah, right. He even tell us to come to him at weeping and mourning and everything, man, because we got to kill that flesh, man. Because that flesh can get to a point, man, like what you seen when Yahushua went through. And not only Yahushua, but who else did that for 40 days and 40 nights? Moses did. So you can't, you don't have one without the other, right? And you know, he did his in Exodus 34, and I believe it's 28.
I forgot about Moses.
Yeah, he did the exact same thing. Yep, it's something that Israel has to do. In fact, let me get Joel 2, and I think it's 12. Joel 2 and 12. I think that's what it is. Joel 2 and 12, and show you. Matter of fact, let's start at 11 and work our way down. That way, give you a little understanding of it. Watch this, man. Watch what the Lord himself say, the Most High say, man. So we got to fast, man. We got to do it even as a congregation, as a body. You know what I'm saying? We're going to read on down to that part too, man, and understand the significance and importance it is to fast. And remember, we was talking about earlier, your heart, you got to be right. It's going to speak all that right here too as well.
Okay. It's the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse number 11. And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great.
We the camp. We great. Come on.
That's right. That's right. For he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? Therefore also now, saith the Lord, turn you even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning, and rend your heart, and not give your garments, and turn unto the Lord your power, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil.
Hey, man, sometimes we got to cry out over that iniquity. Sometimes we got to go to the Most High and fasting and praying, man, weeping and crying, man. Just like Daniel had to do, man. And Daniel, I believe it's 9 and start at verse 3 and you work your way to 11, right? How he was crying over the sin and everything, man. It's very important that we understand and learn what it means when the Lord says some things come by. When General brought that out, fasting and praying. See, this is a guide for us right here. This word is, man, written for Israelites, by Israelites, and to the Israelites, man.
That's right.
We ain't going to be able to do anything on our own unless we come and understand this book. And we the only ones that can understand this book. We the only ones. You're not going to get this in Christianity, man. They're going to tell you fast for 3 days with no food. And that's going to be enough for you. Right? You showing the Lord that, hey, I went 3 days without food and then turn around, man, and the fourth day come, jump out there and start eating. Nothing's done. It's vanity, man. The Bible shows us how we should fast, man. We have great demonstrators. Moses demonstrated it. Dang, all of them. Yahushua, we got to do the same thing. As a matter of fact, hold on. Real quick, if I let you jump back in, our general, can I get down to 15 and 16 on that one, Baba Kashai?
Come.
Yeah, since we already there. Yeah.
In Joel?
Yeah.
Joel 2 and 15. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Sanctify a fast.
Sanctify a fast. Come on.
Call a solemn assembly. Gather the people. Sanctify the congregation. Assemble the elders. gather the children and those that suck the breast. Let the bridegroom go forth of his chamber and the bride out of her closet.
And that's what we're trying to do right now, is get ourselves prepared for the Passover by gathering the congregation, man, and sanctifying the fast before the Most High.
Lucky. Let me
Go
get
ahead,
17 on that too, God.
Yeah, sure thing. Go ahead.
17, it says, let the priests, the ministers of the Lord, weep between the porch and the altar, and let them say, spare your people, O Lord, and give not your heritage to reproach, that the heathen should rule over them. Wherefore should they say among the people, where is their God?
Hey, it don't get no clearer than that.
Right.
It does not get no clearer than that, Israel. You see how important it is, man, that we follow these feast days, man, these new moons, come back to our true calendars, man, and come back to the true understanding of the Most High, man. Our praises to the Most High for that, man. And we're doing this gathering right now and sanctifying a fast right now, man, so that we can make sure that we right with the Lord, man, when we going up in this thing, man. I'm gonna land my plane on that, Bible Shot. Go ahead, General. You up? I'm sorry, but I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, you fine. You fine. Y'all already touched on one of my points already. One of my points is that, hey, when you fast, hey, you gotta come before the Most High weeping, like it's being sincere before Him, not like is you fasting. You're like, well, I just didn't need anything all day, you know. Like I got a little hungry through the day. I'll be all right, you know. Lord with me. What did you do with that? Hey, shalom, BA, shalom. Hey, and if we missed anybody else, hey, shalom for anybody that came in.
Shalom for everybody else. Shalom.
Hey, shalom. But it's one of those things, like when you, like he is saying, hey, Bronski said it, hey, they fast for 3 days, then turn around and eat a big barbecue sandwich. We know he ain't talking about like the pulled chicken. We talk about pulled pork. They got that thing smothered and they ready to have another one. They ready to put themselves right back into their sin because they don't know the word. They don't understand it. They might have eyes to see and ears to hear, but they do not comprehend the word because they don't have the spirit.
That's right.
Thank the Most High that He blessed us with the spirit to come out here and open our people's eyes. And thank the Most High for opening our eyes so that we can be here to do that for you.
That's right. Our
praises to the Most High.
Our praises. I mean, that's a beautiful. Hey, can I get one more precept on there? Because we talking about that fast. No, go ahead, Cap. Go ahead.
No, I ain't had none. I'm ready for the precept.
Oh yeah. Can I get that in Daniel 9 and start at 3 and work on just show you when it comes to this fast and what Jenna was just talking about with weeping and crying. Let's see somebody in the Bible that actually, did that. You know what I mean? That's why it's important that we understand this book, man. They never taught this in church, man. I've never heard this. I was never taught how to truly fast when I was in church, man. It wasn't until waking up to this truth when the Most High was so merciful and graceful enough to wake me up and allow me to see behind his veil, to see this beauty, man. This is right here. This is beautiful, man. This is very beautiful, man. But watch this, man. You got to do anything that's hindering you in your spirit, no matter what you're facing or going through, because we know we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, man. Right? We got to really come to the Most High with weeping and crying and tell him, hey, man, we need to examine ourselves, get this out. We need to get it out because it's there. He knows it, right? Watch this. Let's go ahead, starting at 3, guy.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9, and verse number 3. And I set my face unto the Lord Yahweh to seek by prayer and supplications with fasting and sackcloth and ashes. And I prayed unto the Lord my power and made my confession and said, O Lord, the great and dreadful God, keeping the covenant and mercy to them that love him and to them that keep his commandments. We have sinned and have committed iniquity and have done wickedly and have rebelled, even by departing from your precepts and from your judgments.
He's crying now, Daniel is here, man, through his fasting and praying before the Lord, saying all that we done did, all this rebellious and for our iniquity. Sometimes you have to do that, man. You have to go to the Most High, man. You got to pour your spirit out to him, man. Right? It's kind of like one of them, I can't remember where that precept at where it says he knows what you want before you even ask. But one of the things when I read that precept and I hear that, man, I think all the time, like, well, didn't the Lord say in Psalms 55 and I believe it was 16, where he said that, matter of fact, let me read that, because a lot of people think when we pray and stuff, man, it's supposed to be once at night and then once at night, morning time. No, you actually, we go through the whole day. We got to praise. We got to pray to him all day long, man. It can't stop. It can't be a non-stop, man. You can't wait till something happen and then say, let me pray to him. We got to learn how to fast and pray. Right. That's very important. It's not just one thing without the other. We got to have them both. And I believe it's Psalms 55 and it showed that we got to go through the every day fasting. I'm just constantly every day, not just sitting there once and everything, but it's something. Yeah, I think it's 16 and 17.
I got that precept you were looking for.
You got it?
It was just, yeah, it's Matthew 6 and 8. I think it's what you were looking for.
Read it. Can you read it?
All right, this is Matthew 6 and verse 8. Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before you ask him.
That's it. He already knows, right? So you can't go to him and you can't pray like you was prayed in church. How you say the same thing like it's in a script. You can't do that. The Lord got to hear your heart, man. You got to come before him, man, with your heart, man. And the Lord will do exactly what you need him to do, as long as you ain't got no enmity or anything there in your heart. But it's in Psalms, and this goes right along with that. Watch this in 55 and 16 and 17 Psalms.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse number 16. As for me, I will call upon the Most High, and the Lord shall save me.
Mm-hmm.
Evening and morning and at noon will I pray, and I cried aloud, and he shall hear my voice.
Morning, evening, and noon, and I should cry out loud, and he shall hear my voice. Come on, Israel, we got to do this. We got to fast and pray. And you getting a bunch of precepts. I know they coming out tonight. Write them down, man, so you can meditate on them. Go ahead, Cap. My man, my plan.
Sis had this one, exactly one I went to. Ephesians 6 and 18. Good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's I started 6 and 18. Well, it's talking about the full armor of the Most High, Ephesians 6 and 12, all the way through 17, and then verse number 18 it says, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we gotta pray for not just for ourselves, but for one another.
That's right.
Check this next verse out. And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel.
I know the mystery of the gospel.
We're praying for that with the whole armor on, fasting and prayer, praying continually in the spirit, that we can, that the Most High will see that we're worthy, to have these the mysteries, to know the mysteries.
Yes, right.
That's right.
Oh man, you said, damn. Where is that at? Matthew, where he said it's up to you to know the mysteries of the king. Is that Matthew 13 and 9? Let me see if I can get that real quick. Now to go right along with that mystery. Let's see here.
Because his mystery is the only
it's
the only thing they send to the Most High gives to his people.
And that's right on point too. Matthew 13, and I'm gonna start at 10. Watch this. It says, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? Verse 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
Hey, and I got a precept to back that one up. Like what I was saying, as Deuteronomy 26, not 26, Deuteronomy 29 and 29. Yeah, Deuteronomy 29 and 29. I always get those mixed up. I know I remember it because it matches. It's like double. You see that all through the scripture too. It'll be something, it'll be like 11 and 11, 17 and 17. But this is Deuteronomy 29:29, and it reads, said, the secret things belong unto the Lord our God, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law.
The
Most High has secrets that he reveals only to his children.
Beautiful. And that's the same way we are. Certain things you keep in the house, you know what I mean? And that's how the Most High, and fasting is a secret. Like Chief said, you may go into church and they tell you to fast, don't eat Lent, for Lent and all of that. Even the Muslims, they got the Ramadan, you know what I mean, where they don't eat till the sundown or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they bit that. All of them are biting that from our heritage. They're getting that from us. And the thing is, they, like he said, they don't have a spirit to know that you got to come to the Lord mourning. You're not just fasting just to do it. You're fasting, mourning, and praying, and you're with a contrite spirit. If you're in them other religions, you ain't got a contrite spirit. You're not coming to him in spirit and in truth. So he's not even hearing that at all anyway.
No, that's a beautiful point. He's not. Yeah. Right. And he ain't hearing none of that. That's another way for us to, when we fast and stuff, man, is to remove those heavy burdens and stuff, man.
Right.
That's why we read earlier that it was in fact, it even tell you, let me look for that real quick. I think it's Isaiah where he talk about is this such a fast that I've chosen? Like,
hey, I'm gonna run into that.
Okay, go ahead.
That's gonna embody what it means to truly fast.
And that's a good.
We already dibbling and dabbling in the precept.
We better let you go ahead and do your lesson.
Go ahead.
I ain't mad. Look, it's all for the edification. This ain't my lesson. This is the Most High lesson.
Kind.
Yeah.
Well, I got.
Just in the spirit.
Let's do the one in 1 Corinthians 7 and 5. We got that one too. We can do.
Yeah.
Before we get to that one.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter number 7, verse number 5. Defraud you not one another, except it be with consent for a time, that you may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinence. Man, I should have read the verse before it. You want to explain it? You want me? Okay. So the verse before, this is talking about family couples, right? And it's a very good point to bring up, Chief, because women, men, people, when we come together as one flesh, the Bible says the man going to leave his parents and get him a wife, and they're going to become one flesh. Now, the Most High, in Corinthians, you got instructions on how to conduct your marriage, right? I'm going to start at verse number 4. It says, let me start at verse number, I'm going to start at 1, y'all. It says, 1 Corinthians 7 and 1, it says, now concerning the things whereof you wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife.
His own.
Right. And let every woman have her own husband.
That's right.
Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. Right? I wish we could look up that word benevolence.
I can get that. I can pull that up for you.
That's awesome.
I can pull that up for you. Yeah, benevolence. That is. I got you.
Yeah, and I believe that's where. Well, I'm gonna let it speak. But verse number 4, it says, "The wife hath not power over her own body." Come here, baby. You better come on. That's the scripture. You know what I mean? That's the scripture. I want a kiss right now. Okay. But the kids, give me a kiss. You know what I mean? Yeah, hey, you know how you. Hey, sometimes you go. Hey, go ahead. Let me read it again.
Do it again.
The wife have not power over her own body, but the husband, and likewise also the husband hath not power over his own body, but the wife. Defraud you not one the other, except it be with consent for a time. I hope everybody is following and understanding what this is saying.
Right.
You know, you can't hold out. Ain't no, you know what I mean? When your wife, your mate is saying, hey, I need some affection, you know, ain't no, well, you know, man, you know what I mean? It's thundering and lightning outside now, you know, ain't none of that. The Bible says that ain't none of that, right? You know, defraud not one another, except it be.
Hey, like they say.
Who say, King?
No, you go ahead.
No, don't get yourself in. No, don't get into trouble.
Yeah.
It says, defraud you not one another, except it be with consent for a time. We got to agree on it. That you may give yourselves to fasting and prayer. Fasting and prayer, baby. I'm fasting right now. You know what I mean? I'm fasting right now. And it says, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinency.
That's right.
It says, but I speak by permission and not a commandment. So I'm not going to say the Most High said it, but these are instructions from the brother Paul telling us how to avoid fornication. If you want to deal with a woman, if you got a woman, a wife, you know what I mean? This is how you, and same thing. Wives, this is, you read that, same thing. This is how you deal with your husband. You know, you got that, King, the benevolence.
All right. Yeah, I got that up. I'm pulling up on the screen right now.
Come on. We're gonna go into the word benevolence.
And you know, I've been having. Hold on a second. Hey, it's been a little slow, but it should bring up. Let me know if you see it on the screen. You need it bigger.
It looked like it's about to pop up. I don't see it yet. It's there. You see it down in the
Yeah, I see it down at the bottom.
Yeah, I don't see it on the screen yet. Oh, here it comes. Let's check out this word benevolence. The quality of being kind and helpful. That's what benevolence is. The quality of being kind and helpful. Yeah, we got it. So it says, let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, being kind and helpful, you know, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. So we got to help each other out, being kind, you know, being helpful. So this is just building up strong households where we ain't got to, you know, them single parent house. We trying to dodge those curses, or at least, you know,
that's right.
When we keep the commandments, that's the remedy to them curses in Deuteronomy 28.
That's right.
You know. Got a king. You got a king. We're gonna go to something else. You had something, Ezekiel?
Damn, man. Oh, I was just gonna go to. We were gonna go to Isaiah, but we were kind of jumping around a little bit. We were talking about what it means to fast, like it's different ways you fast. She was saying, "Hey, you gotta fast and pray, like it's that's how you put them together." When I brought out that scripture earlier from Matthew 17. But there's different ways that you can pray and fast, but there's a outline lesson in Isaiah, and also Yahushua teaches how to fast also. So you have to look at both of them. They're a little different, but it all ties in together. When you look at let's go to Isaiah 58. We can basically start up. We can start from the top and go down. There's a lot to take in if you ain't paying attention.
It is.
This is you said start from the top.
Yep.
Isaiah 58. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse number 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. Yet
stop that.
They seek me. You said stop there?
First, yeah. Hey, what it is that first you got to bring out what your transgressions are. You got to look within yourself, and then if you see your brother in a transgression, you got to pull him aside, because you ain't gonna do it in the open. You ain't gonna do that just in front of everybody. The word tells you a certain way to deal with it. It say, hey, you go to your brother, then if he won't hear you, you bring 2 or 3 with you, and if he won't hear you, then you bring it before the elders in the church, and then after that, like you got to treat him like a heathen.
Treat him like a heathen.
No, I live like this. I came with peace, and I'm leaving with my peace. You gotta keep it pushing. But first, you gotta let them know what it is. You can go to the next one unless y'all got something I want to throw in on it.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse number 3. So let me start. Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness and forsook not the ordinance of their power. They ask of me the ordinances of justice. They take delight in approaching to the Most High. Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and you see not? Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and you take no knowledge? Behold, in the day of your fast you find pleasure and exact all your labors.
Let's stop there. Yeah. So they basically saying, hey, we keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Like you see me out here. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I'm looking towards you. I learned your laws and everything, but it seemed like you ain't noticing what we doing. Like hey, we fasted. Like you ain't see that. You didn't see me fasting. Like I've already afflicted myself, but you ain't reciprocating. I'm doing something. I would need you to do something. Like how crazy is that? You talking to the Most High like that,
man?
That's wild. Puffed up. That's what it is.
Yeah,
they were puffed up. Their spirit. They didn't have the right spirit. They were doing these things, but not in the right spirit.
Right.
He go into it in the next verse.
Behold, you fast for strife and debate, and to smite with the fist of wickedness. You shall not fast as you do this day, to make your voice to be heard on high.
See, right there, to hear you just fasting so that you can. Oh man, I'm gonna fast so I can be up on this brother. Hey, give me like this. I'm fasting so I can have some power against this brother. I need to fast because I need the power to remember these scriptures. Because when this brother, next time I say brother, I'm gonna cut him. I'm gonna cut this brother up. You cut, that's what you puffed up about. That's what you worried about when you fasting before you coming before the Most High. You worried about cutting a brother up. You ain't thinking about healing the brother. It ain't saying nothing about coming to him and healing him. It said to smite with the fist of wickedness. That's the lay a blow. You laid a blow, but you ain't helped your brother recover. That's how he don't want you to fast. The Most High is telling you, don't fast like this. I'm about to tell you how I want you to fast.
Right.
That's right.
Okay. Verse number 5. Is it such a fast that I have chosen? A day for a man to afflict his soul? Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush and to spread sackcloth and ashes under him? Will you call this a fast and an acceptable day to the Lord? Is not this the fast that
Hey, we're gonna pause there. When you look at that, all of these things sound right. When you look at it, he said you're supposed to afflict your soul, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like make yourself humble. Like I say that the sackcloth and the ashes, that's just to make yourself really humble.
Right.
Hey man, remember when Esther, I want to say it was Esther. No, it wasn't Esther. Was it Esther that put the dung in her hair?
Yeah.
Kind. Yeah. She's like, I'm put, like, she made herself humble. How many of us gonna do that? How many of yourselves are gonna humble yourself, make yourself so low compared to the glory of the Most High? Think about that. She didn't do that just to show out. Ooh, look at me. She had that in her spirit. I'm gonna put this in my hair. I'm gonna put off. She put off her fancy clothes that her husband, the king, done got her. She had the flyest clothes. You know she did.
Yeah.
He had all these women come from everywhere. Then he picked her. Then he said, "Ooh, this is my one." And he took care of her. You don't hear nothing about any of the other wives, right? You don't hear nothing about no other women. So she was taken care of. She looking good, but she humbled herself down, not just for herself, but for her people during that time.
Right.
So that's showing you right there. Like, sometimes these things that we think we're doing is bad, that are good, are actually not enough. It's not what the Most High wants. In some cases, it is, as you can see how everything prevailed in the favor of Esther and the people, and as the story going as we went into Purim, you see how that did. But you can see right here that the prophet Isaiah is talking to the people from the Most High, saying, "Hey, I ain't tell you to do this. I didn't ask you to do that. The Most High is about to tell you what you need to do." Because sometimes what we want to do as fasting isn't the kind of fast that the Most High asks of us. You had anything on that?
That's good. That's a very good point. Breakdown. Definitely a good breakdown, man. Yeah. Especially for the viewers and everything, man. Because a lot of folks think, like we talked about earlier about the church fast. No, that ain't the way that he called us. That ain't the fast he chosen. Right. So in this chapter right here, this book right here, it's going to show you what we supposed to do. So this is a great lesson, a beautiful point. We can no longer be lost now about how do we fast. This is how. You know, we're showing you that these are the wrong ways that we've been taught and been shown for so long, and wondering why ain't nothing been changed in our lives and stuff, man, because we've been taught wrong.
Indeed, a great one. Brother Brunk said we are all filthy rags before the Most High. That's right.
Mr.
Hannah said, man, Esther fasted 3 days and humbled herself. Yeah.
That's right.
It will humble you. Come on.
That's true. 3 days will really humble you. You think, hey man, I got this. First day, you're like, I'm going through this. I got it. I'm feeling just a little weak. Second day, you're like, well, I'm really feeling that a little bit, but you still got that feeling that everything's good. I don't know about for anybody else. I did one of those fasts, and it like the third day, I was like, yes, I know I need the Lord. Man, He's the only thing holding me up.
Yeah, it's no joke. But it does reset your body and your spirit. It does make you humble, because it makes you appreciate, man, I got the air conditioning. Man, I got, the refrigerator, man. Thank you, Most High. I got a couple of dollars in my pocket. I might can go to, I ain't gonna, but I can do whatever, My goodness, thank you, Most High. You know what I mean?
Oh,
thank
man.
you, Most High. It makes you understand where we we take a lot of stuff for granted.
That's right.
Yeah,
that we do.
Yeah, hey, you said week. Let me pull that precept real quick through fasting, man. Watch this, man. You just hit me on that one, man. I think it's Psalms. Let's see, Psalms 109.
Oh, you did have that Psalm 55 too. You had.
Oh.
Did we get that? I don't think we got that one.
I think we did. Did we get that one?
We got the 55.
Well, we did morning and night. I think, yeah.
I'm gonna get this 109 and 24 because he said weak when you fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, watch this. Watch this. This is what I want. Right along with what General just said. My knees are weak through fasting, and my flesh felleth of fatness.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Man. Because Fasting will do so many things for you, not just spiritually, not just physically. It will mentally put you in a place where like you start to meditate on things because you're trying to keep your mind focused on different things. Some people focus on, they might be at work. They're like, I'm gonna take a little time. Like, even though I gotta work, I'm gonna pick up the scripture a little bit. And the Most High might give you that look. You might be sitting there and feel the anointing oil come on, and then next thing you know, you reading the scriptures, you got a little more understanding. You feel a little deeper in it. It's because the Most High, He reveals things to you when you put yourself through tribulations, like it's to show that you're faithful to the Most High. He will reward you. You might not be the way you think you need to be rewarded. Like, I'm gonna fast and He's gonna help me with my rent. No, the Most High might the Most High might bless you with some understanding to move forward so that you can pay your rent, but it ain't gonna like fall out of the sky, anything like that.
Yeah.
Like the fasting helps so many things. Like I do like an intermittent fasting, which like you fast for different parts of the day and it helps your body.
Yeah.
Like it is like Jehu was saying. Like you start to change the way your body works, where you used to putting food in your mouth all the time. Your body's for energy. Your body's like, I'm gonna use your fat cells for energy instead of you putting food in me for energy. And it starts breaking that down. Next thing you know, it starts to purify your blood. It starts to help your cholesterol go down. Like it's hypertension. All these good things happen from fasting. Like it's not just a spiritual thing, it's also a physical thing and a mental thing. Like fasting has so many good things, but at the same time, there's the Most High wants you to fast a certain way for certain things.
Yeah.
Any of y'all had something on that?
I was gonna Brother BA. He got the precept. We hit that one. We hit that one a little earlier, King. That's about
he's right on it though.
Casting out the spirits, the water God.
Hey, you on though?
He on it.
That's a good one. And I just want to hit 2 Corinthians 12:9. We was talking about when we weak, when we praying. It says, and He said unto me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. So when we weak, that's when the Most High is strong. He's being strong in our favor and in our lives. When we're being weak,
Right.
A lot of times, that's when you really see the Most High move is when you can't even do nothing. I'm talking about physically and, and let's say you got a bill to pay. You got whatever's going on. You know what I mean? That's when the Most High move. That's when He because you're going to recognize His perfect power in your weakness. I wasn't able to do it. He got to do it for us. That's what He wants us to do is believe on Him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Keep our faith in Him. Let Him do it.
That's
you got to
right.
keep we still in Isaiah. Did you have some more on that one?
Yeah, I wanted to go all the way down to 7.
Come. I'm on 6 now. So back in Isaiah chapter 58, verse number 6. Is not this the fast that I have chosen? To loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, and that ye break every yoke? Is it not to deal your bread to the hungry, and that you bring the poor that are cast out of your house? When you see the naked, that you cover him, and that you hide not yourself from your own flesh.
Now, what that's talking about is talking about the fast that He has given us. He's like, these are the things that it's gonna do. Even though you're doing this, that, and the third during your fast. Hey, you gotta afflict your soul. Sometimes afflicting your soul is something that you don't usually do. It's not just that, I'm just not gonna eat food. Sometimes afflicting your soul is going out of your way to help your brother or your sister. That's afflicting your soul. Because as people, we tend to be selfish. We sit, man, I ain't gonna go over there. Like, yeah, man, I ain't really got the gas for all that. I ain't got no time for that. Like, and we get selfish about it. And that sometimes it's not bad to be selfish, but in times like that, when you have people in need, this is what he's saying. He's saying that, like, it's to feed the hungry, people in need, taking care of them. Bring, like, it's those who are unsheltered. If you can, try to help them get shelter. Those who are naked, try to make sure that they clothed. The Howard Shah talked about that in the Beatitudes, right?
That's right.
He talks about all these things, like all these things. He's just taking everything he's learned. He learned, and then he applying it, and he's teaching it back to you in a more perfect way. Because these things, fasting, like it says, it loosens the bands of wickedness. Like you be like, man, I'm gonna go off a little bit, man. I'm just gonna I'm gonna dibble and dabble over here. It's just a little piece of bacon, you know. It's just one little piece of bacon, you know. Hey,
it's a big thing.
Like hey, people do that. Just like they I think Bronsky had that earlier. They fast, and then next thing you know, hey, they gonna go get their barbecue sandwich.
Defeated the purpose.
Yep. So you just loosen those bands of wickedness, the things you have on your mind, the things you have on your heart. That's what fasting will do. It will loosen those bands, and it will help get those off of you. They're heavy burdens. Like Yahweh said, "Come unto me, because my burden is light." When he said that, he didn't mean come over there physically to him, and then he had a whole bunch of backpacks on. Then he took it off. Now they light. He said, follow me, because this law, statutes, and commandments, these things make it easy. The Most High blessed me. Now I ain't got no burdens. I ain't got to worry about this. I ain't got to worry about that, because the Most High, when he sees you doing right, when he sees you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, those curses, you know what? I make a little way for him, but I make a little way for him over here. I'll keep my hand of protection when something else could have been wrong in your life. He's had his hand over you because you fasted. You were asking for the strength from him. You cried unto him, like the brothers have been bringing out. You cried unto him. You prayed to him. So the Most High, he knows you need these things. He just wants you to ask.
That's
That's all he wants you to do is just ask.
He's not gonna forget your labor of love, like you're saying, King. Like we bringing up. Hey, let me get two more verses on that one, because it does tell the rewards. Goes in verse 8, talks about the rewards of fasting, and in addition to fasting, Yahweh Shah said, General was bringing out, giving your bread to the hungry, clothing the poor, finding shelter to the homeless. That's a part of fasting. That's what he's saying. Verse number 8, it says, then shall your light break forth as the morning, and your health shall spring forth speedily, and your righteousness shall go before you. The glory of the Lord shall be your reward. Y'all know what a reward is? That's your reward is basically protection in the back. You know what I mean? Like when the army go out, you got the protection in the back. He's going to be, he's going to go, your righteousness is going to go before you, which is him, really still. And then you're going to have protection in the back, things that you don't even know about. You know what I mean? Like General was saying, things that you didn't even know, things that you didn't, something going to try to catch up to you later on, but you had already fasted, prayed, you had already done these things. So the Most High going to make sure they taken care of. That's a beautiful thing. And one main thing that point out in there before I give it to you is that health. He said, and your health shall spring forth. It's health. It's medicinal reason. Attributes to fasting as well. I mean, of course, so that's very good, very good, very good.
Yeah, that's true though. For the health and for fasting that comes along with it, and the most thing that he General And these brothers been bringing that too, which is most important when you're doing this fast and stuff. It's a way to get the Most High's attention.
Right.
It's the exact way to get his attention in your life. For everything that you need, everything that you going through and you struggling with, you got to cry out to him. Man, matter of fact, let's keep on that point. I'm gonna go to Judah 4 and 12 and 13 and show you how all the time when you hear them fasting, what's the main thing they doing? They're crying out to the Most High, right? Remember what we spoke about earlier, that he already knows what you need when you need it, but he wants you to come to him, right? Most High want us to be broken down. And everything, because he want to be the one to get us up. He don't want us to be, because if we can do it ourselves, we don't need him. Come on now. We understand this truth, man, and we know we need him.
That's right.
Fast stuff, man. So
and you know he resists the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. So he don't want us to get
great time.
You know,
that's right.
What you say you want, Judah?
That's right.
Yeah, Judah 4 and 12 and 13.
Come. The book of Judith, chapter 4, verse number 12. And cried to the Most High of Israel, all with one consent earnestly, that he would not give their children for a prey, and their wives for a spoil, and the cities of their inheritance to destruction, and the sanctuary to profanation and reproach, and for the nations to rejoice at. So Yahweh heard their prayers and looked upon their afflictions. For the people fasted many days in all Judea and Jerusalem before the sanctuary of the Lord Almighty.
General brought that out about the affliction, right? It's all lining straight up for you, Israel, man. You know, we got to cry out to the Most High, man. This is how we get his attention, man, right? It's very important that we do and we understand, man, because within that, our health is going to get speedy. We're going to get that reward that Cap just read about and everything, man. He's got everything that we need, man. But first, we got to humble ourselves. We got to come to the Most High. We got to cry out to the Most High, and we got to do it by fasting and praying consecutively. There's a scripture in Luke, I think it's Luke. I can't remember where it said, Luke 5 and 33. If I'm not misquoting it, where he said, the Pharisees came to Yahushua and said, your disciples fast and pray often. So it's something that can't just be done once, twice. You know what I mean? It's got to be continuously. It's got to be reaction in your life constantly over and over and over again. It's something that you got to embed in to your calendar, man, make it a part of it. Because I'm gonna land my plane on that one. Go ahead, guy.
No, that's a good one. I think what I was talking about, John. I know they said John's, and then he said what a bridegroom with, you know. But anyway, brother Benny, everybody in the chat family, Trees of Righteousness family. This is brother Benny right here. You see that BA. This is a good, strong brother. You know what I mean? In the spirit. Hopefully, the brother be able to come out and get with everybody. Looking forward to the Passover, but we appreciate all the precepts in the chat and all the cooperation, y'all. That's awesome. Let me get this brother's precept.
Beautiful.
Come on. This is the book of Ezra, chapter 8 and verse number 21. It says, "Then I proclaimed a fast there at the river of Ahava, that we might afflict ourselves before our power, to seek of him a right way for us and for our little ones and for all our substance." Proclaim the fast at the river. You know, everybody there, you know what I mean? Afflicting ourselves. It's affliction.
That's right.
Afflicting ourselves, you know. Beautiful.
Yeah, you see that a lot though. Like when it comes with fasting, you see prayer and then they're weeping, they're afflicting their souls. David, when he lost his son, when his son started to get sick, what he did, he went in and he went down and he went to his room, he fasted and he laid on the earth all night.
Yeah, he did.
Even though the Most High bed.
Right. And even though the Most High, still took the kid, but he could have took his life too, or did worse, but really that was just to appease the Most High. Said, okay, well, this was going to happen. You know what I mean? And he did what he going to do. What he going to do? Sister Nikki said, I remember fasting a lot growing up. Very important in my parent household. Hey, because they didn't want them demons in. You know what I mean? Demons. You remember your mom?
That's wisdom.
There's wisdom. After Thanksgiving or after Halloween or something, your mama say she gotta give you that castor oil or something. You need a good cleaning out. Hey, they trying to make sure you cleaned out, sis.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing. You know, gotta make sure you cleaned out. Them demons, we'll need them demons in us.
That's right. And that's our praises to the Most High that she remembered that, man. She being young when I came into this truth and everything. Oh, Dad had to get it all out. So our praises for that thing.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing. That's a mighty daddy. Hey, man, when I was young, we did it, but we were just poor.
Right?
I'm just like, hey, they ain't had nothing to eat. No, I'm messing with y'all. But yeah, hey, fasting.
We were fasting on ramen noodles.
Yeah. Noodles. Yeah.
Man, that's all. If we ain't had nothing, you know what I mean? We had some noodles somewhere. Shoot.
Yeah. And the Most High provides, right?
Don't he?
Let me get a precept real quick, y'all. Can somebody give me Sirach 31 and 14?
Man, that's that one I was looking for.
You was getting it?
Man, I told her that Sunshine. I said I can't find that one in Sirach. I said I believe it's 33, but go ahead. That's it. I was looking for that, man. Go ahead. You got it.
It's a few. It's gonna go down a little bit, but it's a few points I wanted to hit.
Yeah.
Sirach 31 and 15?
14.
Or 14?
Yes, sir.
This is Sirach 31 and verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
Stretch not thy hand whithersoever it looketh, and thrust it not with him into the dish.
Basically it's going into not being greedy, showing us manners and everything. The Most High got everything down. Jump down to 16, Baba Gashai.
Khan. Judge of thy neighbor by thyself, and be discreet in every point. Eat as it becometh a man those things which are set before thee, and devour not, lest thou be hated.
Don't be greedy. Don't be just, what I mean? This is manners. This is Most High teaching us. Come on.
Leave off first the manners' sake, and be not unsatiable, lest thou offend.
Don't get to where you can't get enough. I just can't have. I just keep on coming back. Nah, man. Because this is creating bad habits. Come
on. When thou sittest among many, reach not thy hand out first of all.
Mm-hmm.
A very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured, and he fetcheth not his wind short upon his bed.
So this is another thing. It's not necessarily fasting. I was gonna say this not necessarily about the fasting, but it's more about manners and how we're what we're supposed to do. Fasting, this is just like a health purpose. So it kind of is like the cousin of fasting. How we're supposed to eat, our dietary and all of that type of stuff. The Most High is brilliant because he has everything categorized.
That's right.
It's just telling us how to conduct ourselves.
That's right.
Don't be greedy upon meats and all that type of stuff. Some people fast because some people need to fast because of not just because they're not right with the Most High, but because lack of self-control. And sometimes I could get like that. I find myself I love sweets, man. You know what I mean? But lack of self-control. The Lord is showing you how to control that. Fast. Sometimes you fast that. Whatever your unnecessary cravings are. But I just wanted to bring that point out.
That's a great point. That's a great breakdown too, because that matters to the Most High. That's why he said it. He put it there. It's important that we eat the whole roll. We gotta eat this whole book. We can't cherry pick, man, to what we want to take and don't. We gotta take this whole thing, man. Because the Lord's word is everlasting. Ever since he gave it to Moses, there's no such thing as ending it, like what Christianity told us, man. This whole book is the word of the Most High, man. It's all good. It ain't a mistake, ain't no error. It's perfect.
That's right.
And since you there, hey General, can you, since you already there, can we read to go along with that? Sirach 18 and 23. Because we want to show them too. It's a, when you got to prepare yourself when you're praying, man. Don't tempt the Lord. Don't go to him in prayer and say, man, let me see, can you do this? Or nah, you need to prepare yourself, man. It's very important that you learn that when you start to pray.
Indeed.
I got that. This is Sirach 18 and 24. Oh, 23.
For me, yeah.
Before thou prayest, prepare thyself, and be not as one that tempteth the Lord.
Yeah, make sure you don't tempt the Lord, man. The Lord know when you tempting him, man. When you ready to pray, man, prepare yourself for the Lord, man, because he gonna give you what to say, man. Remember what we brought them precepts out earlier. He already know what you need, man. No matter if it's deliverance, if it don't matter if it's need to be a hole, I need this to be removed, I need this door closed. He already knows, man. He just wants you to be obedient and come to him like he called you to come to him, right? I'm gonna lay my plane right there, guy. Go ahead.
Man, some good precepts.
There's some beautiful precepts.
Hey, another thing to add on that, I just wanted to add in, since we already seen what the how Isaiah was bringing it out about fasting. I wanted to bring out how Yahushua said that we should follow. Matthew 6. Hey, you can start at verse 16.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter number 6, and verse number, say 13?
16.
16. Verse number 16. Moreover, when you fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, for they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. But when you fast, anoint your head.
Stop there.
You said stop.
Sorry for the lag. It's a little bit of a delay. But just wanted to let the people know, like, when you fast, don't just try to appear that you fasted unto other people so that they know that you fasted. They're like, oh, this brother must be fasting. He very pious. He very righteous. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted to be seen of men. That's what they wanted. Like his Yahushua said, they got their reward because they were seen. They were like, oh man, hey, look at Hezekiah over there. He's walking around. He still got dirt on his face. The brother don't look like he changed. He probably fasting. He must be fasting. He said, don't have a sour countenance. Like this. Go about your day like nothing going on. Like this. Hey, you can be fasting and be happy. You can have joy in fasting. Like it. Don't be tied up to your emotions in your stomach. Like, man, I ain't eating nothing. As they say, what is it? Hangry? Don't be hangry. When you hungry and angry. Don't be walking around like that because you ain't ate nothing. Man, don't do that. That's what he said. He said, hey,
hunger makes you mean, though. It will.
Yeah, it will. It will.
Hey, that's just the Most High. He working something out in you.
Right. True. Yeah. Let me keep going.
Continue.
17. But when you fast, anoint your head and wash your face, that you appear not unto men to fast, but unto your Father which is in secret. And your Father which seeth in secret shall reward you openly.
That's right.
There it is.
There it is.
That's it right there.
That's it.
Hey, anoint your head. Now, this might be controversial because a lot of people like to anoint their head with different types of oil. I remember when we were in a Pentecostal church, we had the extra virgin olive oil. Like this. Brothers now sell different oils you can anoint yourself with. They got hyssop, they got frankincense and myrrh oil. I think that's what you were telling me about, Chief. Some frankincense and myrrh oil.
Yes. Yeah.
It ain't particular to which one, but it just say, hey, anoint yourself with oil. Like it's, I haven't found any cultural references as to what oil this is that he's referring to. So I just said I take it as the act of you just anointing yourself with some oil. If you just anoint yourself in the name of the Father and the Son, like it's, hey, just do it. You know, the Father knows, and then if we wrong when he come back, he gonna straighten that up. He gonna be like, nah, you weren't supposed to do it like this. You're supposed to do it like that. I got you. All right.
Yeah.
And just also, just like I was saying, hey, wash your face.
That's right.
Hey, don't be walking around looking like a bumite.
Yeah.
Right. You look presentable every day, and then you gonna come looking like a bum on the day you fasting. Nah, like yes. Hey, he said, hey, be presentable at all times.
In other words,
and then your Father, which knows that you are fasting. Yeah, kind. That's what I was about to get into. Like it says, your Father knows what you got going on. He knows what you're fasting for. Like he sees that and was like, I got him. I know what like Chief brought up earlier. You know, he knows what you want and he knows what you need. You just gotta ask him. And then you fasting for it is just showing your sincerity towards it. Because he said it's his good pleasure to give us the kingdom. So if he can give us the kingdom, you don't think he can get off the little things off of you? You work it like you work it, you having problems with lust. Most High can work. Hey, I can take that from you. Like I'm having problems with my walk. Sometimes I want to go back into the world. Just I see how the wicked is over. They prevailing in this world, and you look at it and you become jealous. He said, I can remove that from you, and I can show you a better way. These things he will reward to you if you just show him your faithfulness. That's all he's asking. Even when you're fasting right here, you wipe your face, look clean, like this. You ain't looking of a sad countenance, like this. He sees what you're doing. You asked him to do something for you because you are walking in the right path. He'll do that for you.
Right. That's right.
Right. I'll be the first to admit, man. You know, once you do a fast, like a 24-hour fast, you know, especially like we got to do it for atonement. You know, it took a while for the kids and family to get it right. And I was gonna read that precept in Jonah about it, but my point is that it gets easier every time you do it. Now your body, when you tell yourself I'm about to fast, you know what I mean? Your body automatically it's going, oh man, no. Your mind is going to start, no, you know what I mean? But that's just you know what I mean? That temptation, that spirit, that flesh. You gotta destroy that flesh and let your spirit. You're really strengthening your spirit when you fast, you know, because that's the true you. Your spirit man is becoming alive, you know. When you're fasting, you're not making that because your spirit and your flesh they war. So every time we eat, we making the flesh stronger over our spirit, and our flesh is the Bible calls it a chain. They're chains, or it's a house, but it's something that's just containing our spirit, and you know this, and they war against each other. So the real us is our spirit. We need to strengthen it over our flesh. So. You know,
that's a great point. That goes right along with Romans 8. I think it's 13 when it talk about living by the flesh and you should die, but by the spirit. I'm gonna have to pull that one, man. That's a great point, man. Let me pull this one real quick, guys. Romans 8. Let's see here. That's a great point. Because they at war with each other, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. They most definitely is. That's it. Romans 8 and 13. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the spirit do modify the deeds of the body, ye shall live. It's a great point, man. You know, you got to live according to the spirit. You can't live according to the flesh. And that's why you fast, to kill the flesh so the spirit can live.
That's right.
All praises, man.
That's right. All praise to the Most High.
Great point.
I got a precept real quick in Jonah 3. And, you know, of course, most of us know the story. Shalom. We got a Shalom.
Lion Prince.
Shalom, King.
Shalom, King. Yeah, peace unto you. Appreciate you joining, King. Shalom.
All praises. Shalom.
Yeah. So we going in on fasting, and so I'm gonna get Jonah. Most of us know the story of Jonah. Jonah went to Nineveh, right. And the Lord, well, he was running from the Lord. He didn't even want to go to Nineveh, and the Most High get him to go to Nineveh to preach, to tell him, he's going to destroy Nineveh, right? So Jonah goes and tells them the word of the Lord, and I'm gonna start at verse number 3. It says, and the word of the Lord came unto Jonah the second time, saying, Arise, go unto Nineveh, that great city, and preach unto it the preaching that I bid you. So Jonah arose and went unto Nineveh, according to the word of the Lord. Now Nineveh was an exceeding great city of 3 days' journey. And Jonah began to enter into the city a day's journey. And he cried and said, Yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be overthrown. So the people of Nineveh believed the Most High and proclaimed a fast and put on sackcloth, from the greatest of them even to the least of them. Brother Hezekiah, what's sackcloth?
Hey, sackcloth is like that material that we put like potatoes in. It's like that. It's that rough. Yeah. Like I'm trying to think what the modern term for it is. I can't even think of it at the moment.
With the little prickly
burlap
things in it. Burlap. Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Burlap. That's the word I was looking for. If you ever felt burlap or like had one of those old fleece shirts that be all itchy, that's it. That's
like 1,000 needles.
Right.
God. Verse 5. It says, so the people of Nineveh believed the Most High and proclaimed a fast and put on sackcloth, from the greatest of them even unto the least of them. For the word of the king of Nineveh, for word came unto the king of Nineveh, and he arose from his throne, and he laid his robe from him, and covered him with sackcloth, and sat in ashes. And he caused it to be proclaimed and published through Nineveh by the decree of the king and his nobles, saying, Let neither man nor beast, herd nor flock, taste anything. Let them not feed nor drink water, but let man and beast be covered with sackcloth, and cry mightily unto the Most High. Yea, let them turn every one from his evil way, and from the violence that is in their hands. Who can tell if the Most High will turn and repent, and turn away from his fierce anger, that we perish not? And the Most High saw their works, that they turned from their evil way, and the Most High repented of the evil that he had said that he would do unto them, and he did it not. So it's just showing you, they proclaimed the fast, and the people believed, and they showed that they believed by sitting in ashes, putting on the sackcloth. They didn't eat or drink anything. Eat or drink, Wow. And it's a mighty thing. He said, don't let nobody do it, not even your animals,
That's what I was about to say. Not even the animals.
Not even the animals.
Gotta drink anything.
Brothers, sirs.
Right.
All praises, man.
We got a verse up out of Galatians 5 and 16. I can read that real quick. We got Galatians 5 and 16 and 17, and it reads, This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Okay.
For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
That's why we fast to kill that thing, man. That's the only way.
Yeah. That's right.
You ain't gonna kill it no other way.
That's perfect. That's right.
You ain't gonna just be able to say, man, let me pray about this like they did in Christianity. Just pray about it. That's why the disciples, what Captain brought out earlier about they couldn't cast that demon out. And the Lord said, hey, some things come by fasting and praying, man. You can't just go to somebody just like, let me pray about it. How they taught us in church. Nah, you got to fast. You got to kill the flesh, man.
Right.
You want that spirit to live, you got to kill that thing, man.
Yeah. Come on. Walk in the spirit. That's beautiful. You know,
beautiful.
Go right with it. That's a great precept.
Great.
You see how it is, man, when we the family, man, family together, and Most High, like he said, he is in the midst, Yahweh is in the midst of us, you know, the Lord is in the midst of us when 2 or 3 of us are gathered together, and that spirit is just going around, you know, precept here, you know what I mean, putting you in the spirit, precept there. That's a beautiful thing. That's why it's that's why he's commanding us to come together.
All praises to the Most High, man.
Yep. Do it.
All praises to
as they say in the church, like, won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Man.
But man, I'm telling you, it's beautiful that y'all were in the chat with us, throwing in precepts. Oh, look, landing blows to the wickedness, right?
Yes,
that wickedness that we have in our flesh. Hey, you got a precept? That's an uppercut. That's an uppercut to your flesh.
Right. Yeah. Left hook over there.
Right.
Body shot.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's right. All praises to the Most High, man, for this truth, man. Come on, man.
She said, Willie won't he?
Yeah. All praises.
That's
all
right.
Praises, man.
Yeah. But fighting your flesh, like it's walking in the spirit. That's what fasting does. It helps you to walk in the spirit.
That's right.
Like it's to put off that. Paul said it. Paul said he died daily. So, man, he fighting he got to fight his flesh. Imagine how much more it is when you fasting against your flesh.
Oh man, can we? Hey, can we throw, since you brought that one up, General? Can we jump on that? Go right back to Romans 8, and can we start right at? Oh man, yeah. I want to start at this one.
Romans 8.
Yeah, can I start at? Let's do it 4 and kind of work our way down, and we can break this thing down, man. That's a great point. It's going to line up.
I was thinking about that.
If you want to break it down, you break it down though. Yeah, if you want to go, you want me to read it?
No, you got it. You got it, Chief. I'll read it for you. You got it.
Man, it just hit me all of a sudden, man. I'm just sitting there reading. I'm like, yeah, we might as well go ahead and hit this.
It's just, that's just the spirit.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Romans 8, starting at verse 4. Oh, actually.
Oh, you want to start at?
Can we start at 2? Well,
yeah,
we can start at 1. Actually,
we can start at 1. Yeah.
Right, kind of. It's Romans 8 and 1. There is therefore no condemnation to them which are in Christ Jesus, or Mashiach Yahushua, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit.
Hey, you already heard the Cap brought it out earlier about warring against the spirit and the flesh, right? Mm-hmm. So here we are combating these things right now. It's getting a contrast to it right now. We're talking about we have to fast because we have to kill the flesh in order for the spirit to live. It can't live if the flesh is having rule right now. It's running and got you doing things that's carnal, right? We got to kill that thing. As Yahushua did it, Moses did it, Daniel did it, all the prophets and everything did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2. For the law of the spirit of life in Mashiach Yahushua have made me free from the law of sin and death.
Man,
that's
something deep right there, man. That's real deep right there. If you caught that, he made us free from it, right? So in order for us to get this freedom, man, from this sin and everything, man, hey, we gotta fast to kill this flesh, because the flesh is the very thing that transgression against God's law. It wants to do what it wants to do, man, not the spirit. The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing, man. The law is the spirit. It's the law, man.
That's right.
In order for this thing to overcome our bodies and our minds and stuff, man, we got to fast before the Most High, man, and we got to let the spirit have its way in us, man. This is big right here, Israel. You ain't going to get this taught to you in church. Go ahead, Cap.
Salakia. Now, I would real quick, I see the brother, remember where we at. The brother said he just got off. He hope he catch us all next time. Fasting has been on his heart for a while. this confirms it's time. Oh man.
Man.
Beautiful.
I'll praise the Most High.
I'll praise.
Yeah. And if the brother's still listening, or if he come back to this, we on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:30 Most High willing. Every Tuesday and Thursdays, we got a Tuesday night time travel on Tuesdays, 7:30 Eastern, and Thursdays we are Thankful Thursday, 7:30 Eastern. So thanks for joining, team.
Thanks, God.
Leave your comments and share, like, subscribe, all of that.
Yes.
Got a new guy. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's beautiful. Hey, before we move forward anymore, that's people be talking about what Christ set me free from. And he told you now. You can see Paul tells you what he freed you from. He's from the law of sin and death.
That's right.
That if you sinned, you wouldn't immediately die. Like if you walking in the lifestyle of a homosexual, you ain't getting stoned to death. You got mercy now to turn around from it. Mm-hmm. Just as an example. I just wanted to throw that out there for anybody. Like it might just want to hear that. It was just on my spirit just to bring that out.
All praise. Okay.
All right, we on verse number 3.
Number 3.
For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, Yahweh sending his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin condemned sin in the flesh.
That's why he sent Yahweh Shai to the children of Israel. That's exactly why. Because that flesh was weak. We broke that thing down earlier. We brought a precept showing you how it is when you begin to fast, you're so weak. Yahweh Shai was sent to become that strong for us, man, because what the law couldn't do, we had to send him for us, man.
Right.
Break this thing on down, man. I mean, it's tonight. Israel, this is your feeding tonight, man. This is where you're going to learn how important it is, man, to be fasting before the Lord. And what he said do, which was brought out in Isaiah 58, this is how you do it, man. Let's get the full understanding of why it's important that we kill the flesh. The flesh going to tell you, like what General brought out early, man, I ain't showing up to that feast today. Y'all got one new moon coming up. I'm going to stay in the house and watch Sunday football, man, or NBA. I'm sitting in the house. I mean, I'm just saying, though, man, hey, you want to kill the flesh, you got to tell your flesh, no, we're going to go participate in these holy days, these feast days, man. We're going to be there, man. You're going to show your commitment to the Most High by going and showing up, man. Right? And show him, man, that I love you and I honor you by keeping your righteousness that you set before me.
That's right.
Right? So we got to kill that flesh, man. Right? Go ahead, guy.
Verse 4. That the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit.
Now, did you hear that, guy, when it said the righteousness of the law? It's funny to me how they can set up and say the law was not righteousness. That's why Christ came and done away with it. The law is righteousness. What are you talking about, man? When has ever the Most High made a mistake? He has never made a mistake. He don't even know how to spell mistake, let alone how you going to make a mistake. Come on, people. Let's read that one more time, God.
That the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us. Who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit.
We don't walk after the flesh. We walk after the spirit. For the words of the Yahweh are spiritual, right? We don't walk after the flesh, man. We don't walk after things that we can see. We walk by things that are not seen, right? And the law is righteous, man. That's why today in church and stuff, they tell you, hey, he made a mistake because he like a man, like he really a man. He gonna make a mistake, man. He gonna make something and then turn around and be like, damn, I made a mistake. Come on, man.
What you say, King? The only thing he didn't make is a mistake. Huh? That's the only thing the Most High didn't make is a mistake.
That's right.
God.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Man. All right, verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
Let's find some things that's after the flesh. How about looking at your brother covenant, your brother? You in the flesh, man. You see him with his wife and everything, man, and you look to say, oh, man, I want to see if I can holler at his wife, man. That's things after the flesh, man. Come on, man. Or he got a nice ride. Man, let me try to kill this brother, man, so that I can take his ride. You're walking after the flesh, man. You're not after the spirit, because after the spirit, you're going to love your brother, man. You're going to see your brother down, ain't got clothes, man. Let me give you this. Brother might be in a hospital. I'm going to have to go visit my Malachian. I'm going to have to go out there and show him his love, man, and let him know I'm here for you, man.
That's right.
Right? That's the spirit. Something that they haven't taught us in churches, I don't know, for centuries. They've been telling us continue walking after the flesh, man, where you can go and you can do whatever you want and just ask him for forgiveness, man. You in the flesh. Most High is nowhere to be found in that, man. Remember, in order for us to fast is something that he requires. That's why he's giving it to us.
That's right.
That's just so I'm just straight to the point. We got to walk after the spirit. In order for us to walk after the spirit, we must first kill the flesh. And I know it's tough. I know it's tough, man, but you're going to have to kill that thing. If you want to get what you need to get from the Most High, he's not going to bring what you've been asking for until you kill that thing. Remember, man, there's no condemnation in the Most High, man, at all. We got to walk after the spirit. Go ahead, Cap.
I had a precept on what you was talking about, the flesh. What sis went, it was just a few precepts down. This is Galatians 5 and number 19. It says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, reveling, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have told you in the time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
You see, and that goes right along. What and is that? And I saw what that one. What's that? 1 Corinthians 6:6, or is that 6 and 9?
That was in Galatians. But I can
but you got one in Corinthians 2 that said the exact same thing. That's walking after the flesh. All of those that won't inherit the kingdom, right? Man on man and women on women. Come on, man.
6 and 9.
6 and 9.
You're right. Okay. Yeah, go right along with that.
Yeah.
You got it, King? Or you want me to get it?
You need me to read that for you?
Yeah. Since Cap brought that out the lineup with
1 Corinthians 6 and 9. I got you. This is 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous. Did you want me to continue?
Continue.
Nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of God.
See that?
That's, I was going to say, hit that last little verse. That 11,
Go ahead.
Verse 11. And such were some of you, but ye are washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahushua and by the Spirit of our power.
That's right. That's right. Beautiful.
It's beautiful breakdown. All praise to the Most High, man, because we're learning something tonight, right? We're learning how, when we brought it out, how to fast and the importance of fasting and praying, right? General, can you finish off those two verses in Romans 5 and 6, and I'm gonna land that plane on that real quick. I want to break them last two precepts down. I'm gonna give it to you with Cap, man. All praise to the Most High.
Okay.
This is Romans 8 and verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
Hey, when Cap brought that, when he brought that,
minded is
when General brought that precept out earlier about, was it Matthew 4 and 1? Because Satan is of the flesh. He do these things that's of the world. He's offering Christ things of the world, but Christ is of the spirit. So Christ then came back and told him, look, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceed out of the mouth of God, because the word itself is spiritual, is life.
I was gonna say that too. Yeah, that was at Romans 7:14, 7 and was that 7? Romans,
yeah, you're right.
We was just there. 7, yeah.
Oh yeah, we can pull that one too. Let me finish this last one on.
No, you got it. Yeah, I just wanted to.
We're gonna show that. We need to show that too. But finish that last one, Jim.
That's a good point.
Verse 6: For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
So to be carnally minded is death. What is death? Your flesh, right? That's death, man. But to be spiritual minded is life, which is the spirit.
That's right.
That's life. Now you see why we got to kill the flesh, because it's death. Go ahead, God. I'm gonna land my plane now. I'll praise to the Most High.
We're gonna get Romans 7:14, like you said. Satan, he comes to Yahweh Shai because he can only tempt him with the things of the flesh, But like he said, Yahweh Shai is he even told him, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that come out of the mouth of the Most High. So we're gonna show you what that is. This is the book of Romans chapter 7 and verse number 12. It says, wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good. Salakia, verse number 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. So the word is spiritual. The word of the Most High is spiritual. And so that's what we got to live off of. That's what we got to live. That's life. So he couldn't tempt Yahweh Shai because Yahweh Shai was hitting him in the spirit with the spirit. He was trying to hit him on some fleshly stuff, and Yahweh Shai was walking in the spirit. All praise.
All praise. I got one to line up off at. With Junior, you got one real quick?
No, I'm good over here.
You got something, General? Where you want me to go? Let me get this one. I'm gonna read this one. Going with Cap. He can break this one down. It's a John 6 and 63, because it goes right along with what he was saying.
I'm gonna get
John 6 and 6. What was that?
60. Yeah, 63. 6 and 63. Yeah. They go right along with
I got you. This is John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit, and they are life.
All praise.
Perfect.
That's right.
The words of spirit and they life. That's what people saying, You know what I mean? Walking in the spirit, we got the life. The law is spiritual. Right. The words of the Most High, the words of the Lord are spiritual.
That's right.
That's the words we got to live by.
That's right.
I'm gonna get this brother's precept right here. We got Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 and verse number 19. Let's bring it up. It says, "For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation," and that's right.
That's right. That's right.
You unrighteous when you're going away from the Lord's statutes and commandments, and that's what this country, this world is said. They don't keep the laws of the Most High.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
So he's right. There's going to be a terrible destruction that's coming to them. Just
that's
like
right.
when we're out there being the Jonahs of this world, preaching and telling people, hey, got to repent. We need to keep the laws of the Most High. Come back to the Lord, and they actually listened and repented. But this generation, hey, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. The Lord already prophesied it,
Yeah,
it's a beautiful precept.
It's a beautiful time tonight, y'all.
It is.
Yeah,
it is. It's been beautiful. It's a beautiful lesson, man.
Oh man, am I locked up, man?
Israel, y'all out there, y'all being edified. Y'all hope y'all writing these precepts down. Because brothers were bringing out precepts. Hey, they would teach you.
Hey, brothers on here filled with the spirit and they letting it go. Hey, Israel, this is your awakening right here, man. Right? And we appreciate all the participants tonight, man, in our chat, man. Everyone's been throwing precepts, being involved, being active. You know what I'm saying? Showing their commitment, man. Like, hey, we ain't just here. We here to be here.
That's right.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. Great lesson tonight. Great lesson. I don't know what's going on with my camera, y'all.
Yeah.
What is that?
Hey, join the party.
Right. Willy-nilly over here, but all praise to the most. Hey, hey, at least it happened at the end. All praise to the most high. We don't get no, you know what I mean? Let the enemy
all praise to the most high.
We want to reiterate some things that we're going to be doing this new moon and kind of get the people up on it before we close out and stuff. Let them know, the ones that just joined us or who's going to future join us Sunday. So,
hey, Con, for those who are wanting to get with us on the new moon, the new year,
new moon, new year, baby.
Right. Con, hit us up on the email. Hit us up on the email. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. Oh, there you go. There we go. Contact us treeselect144@gmail.com.
Right.
Kids, let us know you trying to be in the building with your brothers. Let us know. Let us know. Hey, we got another person coming to keep the feast days.
That's right.
We can blow up the trumpet in the new moon.
Right. All praise to the Most High. Looking forward to it, y'all.
Con.
Gonna have a mighty time in the spirit, and we keeping the laws of the feast day like the Most High commanded us to do. That's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? So yes, hit the Gmail, y'all. If you haven't registered for the Passover, RSVP. Let us know how many people is coming. Do that, please. It's coming up in just 2 weeks. You know what I mean? We got 2 weeks for the biggest event in Israel, baby, especially in Knoxville. 2 weeks. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful gathering. All praises to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High, man. Want to say the water to the sister that just made a donation to the Trees Elect. So thank her for that going on the Cash App. All praises to everyone that's involved, but we appreciate it, man. Every donation help. The water.
The water.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you, everybody, because like you said, your donations are going to the body. You know what I mean? You're going to the body. That's what's happening. So
that's right.
We look for opportunities to give. So all praise to the Most High.
And it's very important. Like, it's good, like you brought out earlier about the alms, man. That's how you get your blessing to it all. Most High looks at things like this, man. So by you helping out and seeing and everything, it's all for the body. It's to help this organization, man, to be established and to be a firm foundation here in Knoxville, Tennessee, so we can reach the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right. I want to give a shout out to the chat. Just name some names. I know everybody in the chat, but Shiloh Taylor, Shalom. We got Sister Hannah in the chat. All praise to the Most High. We got Sunshine in the chat. All praises to the Most High. The squad. Brother Bronk in the chat. You know what I mean? All praises. Who is that? That's my ribs. Deborah. Shalom. I got the blue light on it. Sammy T in the chat. Brother Bill. Always good to hear from Brother Bill. You know what I mean? Nikki Case. Shalom, sis. Shalom, Brother Bronk. We already said it. Labella. Khan. Daughter of Sarah. All praises to the Most High. Khan. Judy Jew. Got Judy in the chat. Brother Benny. You know what I mean? Announced him. Brother Benny in the chat. Khan. And then we had a Bold Lion Prince. All praises. Hey, it's a blessing to be here with all of you, all of our family in the chat, and everybody that catches us, tunes in week to week. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Salaki, want to give a shout out to the sister that just sent another cash donation to the AMP. We thank you for your donation. The Lord know what you just done, and we just had another one. So all praises, man, to the family. All praises, man. So time.
All praise to the Most High.
That's beautiful.
Right.
Everything that y'all send to us, we are putting right back out to you. Every penny, every dollar, nothing goes unaccounted for. we are using these so that we can bring the message to you, and we can take care of the feast days for you. It's beautiful. The water for all of the alms you send it, because the Most High loves it when we fund our own things like this, and we just building the kingdom up just like that.
Right.
That's right. And I'm gonna say this real quick to those who making the donations and stuff. If we not saying your name and everything, it's not that we don't want to acknowledge you. What you doing is in secret. The Most High sees it and knows it. We just giving you a shit. You know who you are when we say the why to thank you for making that donation. So it's not that we are not wanting to acknowledge you or anything. You doing this in secret to the Most High, and He sees you. He's going to bless you for it with an increase. You best believe it. I'll praise.
Great point. We just went over that in Matthew 6. So hey, the Lord, the Most High, going to honor it, and that's a wonderful thing. You know, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah.
We got anything else?
I don't have anything else.
I think that's it. We covered it, brothers. I'll praise to the Most High for the lesson tonight. What a beautiful lesson, man. It's got me to the point now, and I'm like, man, I might end up doing it twice a day. Thank you, Most High, man. Yeah. Love Him for this truth, man. It's amazing, man. Simply amazing, man.
Mm-hmm. All praises to the Most High power. You know, Shalom. Look at the brother.
Look at the brother.
Shalom. Brother Reggie Mills in the chat. My bad. I think we both doing it. Shalom, brother Reg. Hey, we got the new moon, new year coming up this Sunday. This Sunday, you know what I mean? Most High willing, we're gonna be at Tyson Park. If not, you know, you got the brothers personals. You know what I mean? We'll let you know. But come out and fellowship with your Akim and Akwathium. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna cook out, Most High willing. So yeah, a matter of fact, there we go. Hit the trees, Gmail and RSVP. Let us know how many you bringing if you want to come. Hopefully we get to see your face, bro.
We them tree brews. Come on out, trees. It's time for the trees to blossom. Come on.
Come on. You got us, General?
That's right. Yep, I got it. This is Isaiah 61:3. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness.
That's right.
The planting of the Lord, that He might be glorified.
That's right. I'll praise to the Most High.
You gonna read that last one, Cap? You gonna read that last one?
Okay. Yeah, Con. Brother Bronk got a message here. It says, on behalf of myself and the rest of the believers, we thank the trees. We can truly feel the spirit move through y'all. All praise to the Most High for blessing y'all to bless us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Our praise is kind.
And by the spirit and grace of the power, man, you know. Yeah, we're going to give the glory to the Most High. You know, we give all the glory, honor, and praise to the Most High where it belongs. We appreciate it, though, King. You know, all the glory belongs to Him.
Right.
It's just Kwam Yasharala. That's right. Hey, tell Israel, man. Come on, get up, Israel.
Get up.
Come on.
Get up.
Gotta rise, Israel.
That's right.
Come on.
Come on. Beautiful lesson, y'all. You know, we're gonna close out. I'm Captain J.
Who raise up out of the ash.
You know it.
Out of the dust of the earth.
You know it.
You know it.
You know, I got the lag.
I'm General Hezekiah.
Hey, and we bees them trees. You already know we out.
Tree brews. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Shalom.